Hey guys, I hope you're doing good. So in this video, I will just talk a little bit about the YACSS SEO conference that I'm arranging, and I will talk to you and explain what it's about and why I think that you should join the conference. So you need to go to YACSS.site and click on this button here, purchase tickets. And or you could also click on the menu item up here, and then you come to the landing page of the conference. And so the conference is 2 days, and it's on a hotel here in Denmark, 700 meters from my home. And we have two types of tickets. We have the conference ticket, the ordinary ticket is $950, and the VIP ticket is $1,950. And the VIP ticket includes all things that are in the conference tickets and also a Sunday mastermind at my own house. So the thing is that for the price of $950, you get the conference, you get three days of accommodation, 3 nights at the hotel, and all meals included, Friday and Saturday, and breakfast Sunday also. So I tried to keep the price down as low as I could, as it was possibly human. So it's not that I'm making a lot of money on this conference, because I'm not, because the point is to get people together, talk about SEO, and especially talk a lot about how I use and how YACSS and how other expert users are using YACSS to get good results. So let me scroll down. You can read a lot of details about what it's about. So one detail that's important and that you should keep in mind is that this conference is not recorded, and this has allowed the speakers to go outside of their normal topics that would actually talk about and share in an SEO conference. And the same thing with me. I am going to share stuff in the SEO conference that I would normally never share. I would normally never even probably even make a course about it, because it's not recorded and you're actually paying to come to Denmark to see me and the other speakers talk. So that's just something that you should keep in mind, that because it's not recorded, you will get more value out of the speakers that you would normally get. So I will give two talks, one about Google News sites, how I use Google News sites. That will be the topic of one of my talks, and the other of my talks will be about testing results that I am performing, the tests that Oliver and me are performing on what works, with links, link building, stuff that I don't talk about normally, stuff that I don't share normally, will be shared in the conference. Randy Rhode, I think it's Rhode. Randy will be talking about press releases and how to use those, because he has a digital agency in the United States, and he uses press releases in his line of work. Terry will be talking about he'll present what he calls OG link building techniques that complement cloud links and strengthen URLs. So what that is, I have no idea, other than I know Terry, and he's probably the first guy that actually thought up this idea of cloud links. So I'm very excited to have Terry come to the conference, travel all the way to Denmark. So and to talk about how he does link building, and I'm really looking forward to his presentation. Bradley Benner needs almost no introduction, and Bradley Benner will not be traveling to Denmark, but he's the only speaker that will be presenting over Zoom or, whatever, how we will do that. But Bradley Benner will also talk about link building. I'm not sure what the topic will be, probably something about local SEO, local link building. I don't know yet, actually, but he didn't tell me yet, but yeah, I'm also looking forward to Bradley Benner's presentation, because those of you that know Bradley or have seen one of his videos, he's like an encyclopedia of SEO and link building. He basically knows everything. It's impressive. It's actually crazy once you think about it, how much he knows. So Kevin Wichtendahl is a YACSS user, And so he's one of the YACSS users that I would consider an expert YACSS user. And Kevin has promised to share some super techniques on how to index and boost your cloud links. I don't know what it is that he's going to share, other than I'm looking super much forward to this, because he's actively using YACSS, and he's actively using it to boost rankings and and stuff. So it's I'm just looking forward to this, because he's one of the guys that actually using it on a daily basis. So Roman is a also one of those that I will call an expert YACSS user. And Roman is going to deliver something that is going to blow our minds, without a doubt. He uses YACSS on a daily basis. He performs SEO testing on a daily basis on a very advanced level. Roman was actually the guy that actually discovered that you could use QR codes to index websites. I'm not sure if it even works anymore, but he was the guy that discovered that. So that's that's speaks to the amount of testing that Roman actually does, that he's able to think out this technique. I mean, who thought that it could have a performance on indexing, that you place a QR code on the web page? But Roman uses a lot of web tools. He uses Tumblrs and Weebly's and Google sites, and he uses all these free websites, and then he uses YACSS. So the combination of the cloud links and the Web 2 properties has turned out for Roman to be extremely powerful, and he's actually shared some of his results with me. I'm super impressed. The results that he showed me just blew my mind, because I had no idea that it was even possible to do what he actually is doing with YACSS and with these web properties. He's the way that he uses Web 2 properties is very similar to the way that I use Web 2 properties, but it's very clear that he has more time to do testing. So it's going to be a very advanced presentation, and he's the only guy that actually has 2 hours, because he has so much he wants to share with us. The first hour he'll go over all of the techniques and the strategies and the ideas, and on a high level, and then a small break, and then after the break for 1 hour he'll be actually doing it hands-on, so all of us can take notes and learn it and get the stuff inside of our heads. So yeah, looking forward to this. So Carolyn Holzman, Carolyn is also an expert in she's an SEO expert. She's an SEO. She is an expert in indexing topics. So Carolyn is going to present a very interesting talk, because she's doing testing each day to measure how Google's indexing machines work. So she is the number one expert in the world about indexing. She knows what there is to know about indexing, period. She has a YouTube show. She has a podcast on Spotify, and she's a talk speaker also at the show with Clint Butler and these guys, Ted Kubitis. So she's speaking on these YouTube shows also, and she's just the brain when it comes to indexing. And she mentioned to me that in her talk she'll be talking about link building, because she's doing a lot of secret tests at the moment with regards to link building and indexing, and I can't wait to see what she has to say. I have no idea what it is, other than it's a secret, and it will be revealed in her talk. So can't wait to see what Carolyn has to say. It's just, I'm so excited. And Henrik Bondtofte, or Henrik Bondtofte, is Danish link building expert. And as I'm writing here, he started doing SEO in 2005, and he is probably, if not the expert in Denmark when it comes to link building. He's one of the top 3 experts when it comes to link building. He knows everything. He has tried it all: PBNs, Web2s, social bookmarks, Tumblr, Weebly. I think actually the only thing that he didn't experiment with, funny enough, is actually cloud links. But Henrik has agreed to come to talk to the at the conference, and he knows the topic is link building. And when I talked to Henrik, he was kind of like, "Oh, it's almost like Christmas Eve, because it's only about link building and it's 2 days and small groups." So yeah, I'm excited about what he's going to talk about. Henrik, he's just one of those guys where it doesn't matter what he talks about. You can just listen to him for hours, because he knows everything. It feels like he knows everything, at least. So looking forward to Henrik. And last but not least, Andy Braudway from Citation Vault. And I don't know why we don't have an image and why it says coming soon here, but I'll fix that. So Andy is he's just a great guy. What can I say? And he knows a lot, if not everything, about local SEO. Andy he thought up and then he built Citation Vault. And if you don't know what Citation Vault is a software as a service. It's a series of citation websites where you can subscribe to Citation Vault, and then you get access to build citations to your local companies using his system. And he uses a lot of techniques and a lot of stuff to actually build out these citations so they become super powerful and they work. When you combine Citation Vault links with cloud links from YACSS, you get results. I mean, it's just, I've tried Citation Vault of I think 1 or 2 of my websites. I can just say it works. It boosts the rankings across the board for my website. So what can I say? Andy, he is an expert in link building, and he is one of these guys that's not only an expert, he's an expert and he watches YouTube videos all day long. No, he actually does stuff. He builds citation vaults, so he knows what works. And he'll be talking about link building for local SEO, and he's also a YACSS user. I'm not sure how much he actually used YACSS yet, or if he even started with using YACSS, but I know that he is a YACSS user, and I can't wait to hear what Andy has to say. I can't wait to meet him because he's just such a nice guy. And yeah. So that's the speakers, and the agenda of the conference will be that Thursday after 14, that's when you check in. And then we have an introduction reception between 1900 and 2100 Thursday nights, where we meet and drink a cup of beers, or I might bring a couple of aquavit, Danish schnapps. And Friday, the conference, and Saturday, the conference, and then Sunday at my house will be the mastermind. And the mastermind will be most of the speakers home at my house, talking and sharing, socializing and talking about SEO, what works in SEO, secret tips, and so on and so forth. So that's the YACSS SEO Conference 2023. And I should say that we have, I'm saying, only 50 tickets for sale. Actually, it's only 40 tickets for sale. So that was the beginning. In the beginning, there was only 40 tickets for sale, not 50, because it's the 50 tickets in total. So it's 40 conference tickets and 10 VIP tickets. But because tickets have begun to sell, I think we're down to 32 free spots now. So I hope to see you guys. And if you're serious about getting results with YACSS, or if you're just interested in advanced link building techniques, I really think that you should consider joining the conference, because it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to meet these guys. Can't wait to hear what they have to say. I'm just so excited. And so, yeah, that was just it. I hope to see you here in Denmark, in Aalborg, in my home country, in my hometown. So take care, guys.